Our preseason tour of EKU football continues. This edition, the Safeties. The Colonels led the conference last year in turnover margin and interceptions. The Safeties will have a new coach this year who will look to improve upon those statistics. We caught up with him and one of his players in the defensive backfield. We're here with the Safeties coach, Brian Landis. He's in his first season here at EKU. Coach, how's your first season going?
It's been great. You know, I got here in the spring, so I had a good 3-4 week period with my guys, and then throughout the summer. So, you know, we've done some things I think differently than the past, and that's been the biggest adjustment. You know, me learning them and them learning me. So, you know, all in all, I think the transition's been pretty smooth, and it's just getting those guys to buy into how I'm doing things and getting that 100% effort out of them. Now,
there is a difference between safeties and cornerbacks. Most people just think, you know, defensive back falls under the same umbrella. Why don't you speak to the differences and then talk about the group of safeties that we have this season?
The corners, you know, the techniques are so much different than the safety, and so are the reads and keys. So when you get to really boil it down and get just the safeties in your room and get down to the nuts and bolts of every transition, every, you know, whatever the technique may be, every single coverage, you can really start talking a little technique specific, and the guys start understanding, you know, with the stem of a certain route, I got to do this. And we haven't changed schemes. We've done a little, some things a little bit differently on how we're going to line up. So the guys, they pretty much understand everything, but they have to adjust to how I'm teaching it, and that's been the biggest adjustment.
One more question, Coach. What's the one thing you are looking forward to the most this season?
Just getting out here and winning. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, you know, you want to see these kids graduate, go on, be successful when they get out of here, teach them some life skills along the way, but at the end of the day, I want to get some W's. So that's what I'm excited about.
We are here with redshirt junior defensive back, safety actually, Kiante Northington. Kiante, first off, I want to thank you for taking time with us today.
No problem.
What have you learned, this being your fourth season here, what have you learned in the past that makes preseason camp a little bit easier for you?
First of all, like before camp, during the summer, like we work, have captain practices, so everybody comes to that, and like kind of doing that, we get together and practice, and everybody's taking leadership and just basically do the right thing.
When people hear safety, it just falls under the defensive back umbrella. But what is the difference between a safety and a cornerback?
And it's a big difference because safety, it's like the quarterback of the defense, so you got to make sure everybody's in the right position, and make sure you get the right calls, get the calls from the sideline. So basically you relay calls to everybody, so it's a big difference from corner. It's more responsibility.
One last question. What's the one thing that you are looking forward to most this season?
Just being together with my teammates and getting wins.
Word up. Kiante, thanks for your time, bro.
Appreciate you.
Fans, season tickets are still on sale, so give a call to 859-622-2122. I'm David Miller with EKU Sports.